Welcome, Your Anime Senpais. I'm John.
And I'm Richard.
And today, we're going to be reacting to One Punch Man Season 2, Episode 11. Mm-hmm. And Richard, in the last episode, we started off with the Monster Association reaching out to our Heroes Government Association, or whatever it's called, and they were like, "Hey, let's be friends. Let's call a truce."
Yep. Yeah. We don't want to fight anymore. We're just going to be in our own little section, and you just leave us alone. We'll leave you alone.
Yeah. Well, why can't we all just get along? Yep. And then they shot one of them, and they were like, "Whoa! You're supposed to wait to do that after, until later." And negotiations broke down really quickly.
Yeah. It's like, do what we say, or we're just going to destroy you all.
And luckily, Black Luster was there to save them, so that all worked out in the end.
Right.
So moving on from there, we had someone in the hideout. Turned out to be Garou, and luckily the boy was there with the little hero book, which has been a pretty interesting little thing throughout this season. So he sees all the A-listers that showed up to hunt him down, and flipped through, got their little stat quick cheats on them, and they started a little bit of fight, had a little bump in animation quality for a little while, so that was actually pretty good, a nice surprise. And that's kind of where we are. We're in the middle of that fight.
Right, and for the record, Garou is still recovering from all the other previous fights that he's been going through, so he hasn't fully recovered yet, and now all these A-listers are attacking him, so he's been pretty hurt, actually. One of them, I believe, got the spear guy or lance guy, kind of got him in the gut a little bit, and then got shot with those poison arrows, so he's kind of rough right now, so it's looking actually pretty grim, and he's got like, 6 or 8 different A-class heroes that he's got content with, and I don't know, it's looking pretty bad for him. And at the same time, he's also trying to protect the hideout because that's where the little boy's at. So the heroes don't know that.
I never even thought about him protecting that.
Yep. Well, when he first came out, he was like, "Guys, whatever you do, don't you do what you want to me, but leave the shack alone." And they were like, "Oh, well, you're gonna do something if we don't?" And he's like, "No, I just this is the place where I want to sleep, and I don't want to you guys to disturb that," which is obviously a lie because he's just trying to protect the kid. So. But we'll see. We'll see if Garou can make it through. He's at his limit right now. So
yeah, he's not looking too good. But he's made it through some pretty good, pretty tough scrapes before. So
except for Saitama.
Well, no one really survived Saitama when they, But anyway, let's just jump right into this reaction.
Okay. Yeah, like I said, he's looking really rough. He's got the two arrows. Oh yeah, I forgot Gohan's there.
Oh yeah, the dude picking up the arrows.
Yeah, green tracksuit.
He does look a lot like Gohan.
He really does. He looks better than Gohan, honestly.
And don't get me wrong, there's been DBZ parody characters throughout this series before, so
it's true.
I don't understand how dangerous I am.
Wow. Wow. See, that's what I was talking about. Like he's very resentful.
They sure are popular, aren't they? Oh, oh no.
Yeah.
The secret resentment toward the Class S heroes. There's a hierarchy. I mean, that is true. King did have that little beeper thing or whatever. Right. That they flipped over while they're playing their games.
We'll make a name by defeating you.
Okay, that's an interesting way to kind of do it.
Oh, yeah, he's starting to get affected by that. I don't think deflecting is going to work this time. Yeah, you're not gonna get rid of that easily.
Like that Orochi guy looks pretty intense. Okay. It's an interesting way to view it. Hurry, Gohan. Collect the arrows.
Oh. More history of Garou.
When the crab demon died.
That's an interesting way to look at it.
See, he's looking at villains as something that are just misunderstood.
Right.
Well, or monsters. I mean, but some of those monsters just really just want to cause havoc, and that's just about it.
Right. Oh. Right back at... Oh.
Nice.
And then now he's got that, which he could... Yeah.
Oh. He's got a blade, everybody freak out. I'm not.
Right? I know, right? Oh.
Well, that was quick work.
And he's right there.
Huh?
Yeah.
Oh,
because he's got armor
off,
on. Yeah.
Oh, and he gave him something to...
Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
Wow.
That's why you're A-class.
What? He literally is one by one just decimating them. Oh. Were they trying to go easy on him, I guess?
I guess. Didn't really look like it, though, honestly. Oh, is he gonna try to... He's gonna try to run away?
That
yeah, I know.
Sounds very wise.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah, no, right? Why didn't you just shoot already? You kind of can, though, apparently.
Wow.
Right into his own ally. Oh, he's going to use you as a shield. Oh, right, yeah.
Nice.
Come on, Gohan.
You're making me lonely. He even blocks like a DBZ fighter.
Right, no? And he talks like Gohan, too, actually.
Am I just holding everyone back? Oh, no.
Oh, he was part of her clan. Wow. But he advanced further than them. Right?
Yeah? Oh, because of some help.
Oh, of course. Of course. Of course. And then he's going to get the credit. That's a good point. Coming from him.
If you have time to break down, you're better off moving forward.
That's actually...
Okay.
That's really inspirational.
Oh. Not your moment to shine. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh. Just don't miss. Okay.
Yeah, he missed.
Well, I mean, as far as like going into Gohan.
Oh, wow. Yep, you're done too. Sit down, Gohan.
Wow, that
Oh no, you're not in a good position either.
Oh. Oh.
Then he's gonna have to block everything.
Oh. Oh.
He's gonna...
Wow.
Yep. He's got to.
That is amazing.
Wow.
What?
But he's
safe.
Yeah, he's safe, but... Yeah, he took a lot of damage, though.
All your bullets. Ooh.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Oh, he's throwing his own words back against him.
Too bad.
It's true, but his pride won't let him.
Seems that way.
It's true.
All right, is he really cornered?
Well, not anymore. Also true.
Nice.
That was actually a really good shot of Garou, though. Like that.
That's actually what I was thinking. I was like, that's really nicely animated the way they did him right there.
Yeah. Ooh.
Wow, that doesn't look intimidating at all.
Yeah, that's...
Ugh.
Yeah, now he's gonna run away in fear.
He's got like one of those One Piece crying faces that is really ugly.
Well, this is what you wanted, though. You're a monster.
Maybe he'll reflect on it and be like, "Oh, he did protect me." Ugh. Wow.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Now he's really in terrible shape.
Yeah. When I'm hurt real bad, that's all I want is water. What?
Oh. Oh.
Really?
Yep.
Oh.
Here we
goodness.
go.
Okay.
Here we go.
I'm
sorry.
sorry.
Oh, here we go, and then nothing. Oh, there we go. Okay. I was like,
that seems to fit the show so far this season. This is the first time they've focused on something like quite a bit without having to change too much. Ugh, that was pretty.
It's funny
ugly.
how they fought already.
Oh,
Because it's like there's the whole introduction, like, oh, you must be
the monologuing. And, yeah.
I mean, this is fine. Don't get me wrong. Oh.
I mean, sometimes there's just such noticeable drops of quality in this fight. It's really just. I mean, it's a good fight. Don't get me wrong, but. Oh, that was cool.
Yeah. What a way to stand up. What a way to stand up.
Is he healing?
Probably not. Yep. Sure.
How was that? I let you think you had a chance. Just like in real life.
But he's gonna raise your data again. Wow. It's true.
Hey, bro, don't break it. So it is.
He really wants to punch something down.
Okay.
Fire, set him on fire later. Oh, wow.
That'll make it sanitary.
He is Genos. Yeah, so you might want to...
He's having a little reflection.
Yeah, it's like you might want to go out there. Yeah. Really? Yeah.
See, the only thing I don't like about Genos is with more money and technology, he gets stronger, not building up.
Right. Yes. Yes.
Oh.
That's why I was saying that his fight with him was very important. Shake.
Oh. Didn't see that coming.
I don't think I definitely don't think he saw that coming.
Oh.
I don't think a tree's gonna hold him though.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair.
Ooh. Oh.
Potentially.
I mean, not really.
Oh.
Yeah.
Huh. That was pretty good. Just kicked the tree in half.
I mean, sometimes you gotta do that.
So is he gonna start using that? Oh. Oh, what? That's interesting.
Oh, that, yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Huh.
Ugh. Oh, that looks creepy as
Ah, interesting.
hell.
Oh.
Yeah.
Just took out the weeds. Oh. Hmm. Hmm. Kind of reminds me of that older anime Guyver, where he had like something come out of his arm like that, like a blade.
Ooh. Oh, setting up the
He
stage.
actually exists.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
saved his life.
More or less, yeah. Wow. Wow.
Hmm.
Wow. That's so weird. See, he's definitely not in any shape to take him on right now.
That voice. Is he not even? Wow, he's like having a hard time seeing.
Well, he's still poisoned.
Yeah. Hmm. Oh. Well, good knowing you, Garou.
No, it's not over yet.
Wow. I mean, he is really pushing himself.
Mm-hmm. He kind of went Super Saiyan Orange.
I like that. Yes. Nice little flashback before he has to take out a student.
Yikes.
Or possibly a student takes out him.
Well, that was bang at the end, I think.
Well, yeah, I mean it was, but
yeah. Oh, okay.
Don't know how that ended.
I guess we'll have to wait the next episode. All right, John. So Garou still in a very unfortunate position for his case, but I mean he's powering through it like a champ, though. And
didn't think he'd make it this far, honestly. I mean, I don't know much about him, so
right, yeah.
I thought, fighting that many after fighting the dog guy, fighting numerous ones before him, maybe he'd take a little break and maybe take a loss. But
well, if he takes a loss though, then that's pretty much it for him. So he's got to keep fighting, or at least run away.
Yeah.
To
fight
heal up. Yeah. So if he got taken down by the A-class heroes, they were out for blood pretty much. So
yeah,
if he got taken down,
their reputation.
Right, exactly. So, and I kind of have to I see the Gatling gun guys. I see his point of view. He wants to make a name for himself because he's getting tired of being underestimated just because they're A-class, not S-class or whatever. But at the same time, S-class, with the exception of a certain king, they have a certain mentality, and they clearly have the talent to be where they're at. So
yeah.
Whereas him, I'm not trying to make fun of him or anything, but he's got the Gatling gun, and that's kind of it. That's whereas contradicted. We've got Genos, like
He did have that knife he pulled out, but
yeah,
it wasn't really.
Yeah, that's
didn't really do much with that.
But in contradiction, you've got Genos, where he's kind of a robot and he shoots beams, but he's innovative. He's always evolving. You said
that's true.
You did say that he always repairs himself, but he always evolves too.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. He always evolves and things like that. But I just don't care. I mean, I guess me personally, I don't care for a hero that just kind of upgrades themselves in that manner.
He's a cyborg. I mean, he's got to do what he's got to do. But at the same time, and even then, so let's talk about Tatsumaki. Tatsumaki's just got talent. Like she was born with just this amazing ability, and that ability by itself is more than enough for her to just ride up to S class. And I can see why he would be jealous of that, but it's like she uses it very effectively. So. And it's unfortunate for Gatling gun guy, but I mean, it's you gotta evolve yourself too, guy. I mean, you've got the sword, but you can't just rely on that.
And what an ultimate attack! I use up all of my bullets.
Right? Yeah, that's not really
what.
Yeah, but in any case, so yeah.
It was a good fight, though. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, well, Garou's entire fight scenes have been fantastic. I mean, him against Genos, like his epic way of standing up.
That's a good point. Like everything involving Garou this season has been the standout. Like any other fight, I've never really. I mean, maybe the Bat guy.
Yeah.
But I've never really
Metal Bat. Yeah.
Yeah, Metal Bat. Like I've never.
So.
Had one really like stand out. Like even actually Garou's early fights with Tank Top,
right?
Master or whatever his name was.
Well, just Tank Top.
Yeah, Tank Top. Like, that one just didn't really. I mean, it just I don't know. It didn't seem like it was animated that well. Now that we're getting toward the end, it seems like they're doing a better job of it. But it's normally and it might just be they're focusing more on him. But even during the tournament. I was still like, I don't care for some of this stuff.
So here's the thing, the tournament. I think I mentioned this before. The tournament is actually filler.
Yeah.
Filler. Yeah. In the sense that it wasn't in the webcomic, but it was in the manga. And in the manga, it was presented better. And actually, Garou actually made a video about that. But even when I read it in the manga, I was just kind of like, meh. Yeah. In the original webcomic, Garou is actually the focus, and as you said, when he's the focus in the anime,
this anime does better.
It's actually very interesting. The story wise, it's very interesting, and that's because he is actually the focus of this arc. And I don't know, maybe that is kind of spoilerish, but it.
It introduced this season almost with that intent.
Right.
Like that was something I didn't like about this season was it started off with Garou, and he was the focus. He was the one that was going to become a monster.
He was supposed
to
be.
And then all of a sudden
they're doing a bunch of different things. Yeah.
Let's have a tournament. Let's have a Monsters Association do their thing.
Yeah, and even that's filler too. Yeah.
And sometimes I remember when Garou came back and became a more important character. I was like. Oh yeah, I forgot about him.
Right. Yeah.
And the whole build up in those first few episodes, a couple months ago almost now. I guess.
Yeah.
I've just kind of lost it. I'm getting it back now,
right.
But we only got one episode to go.
Right. And see, that's why I kind of wish they would have. Like, I know they're basing this series, the anime, off of the manga. I kind of wish they would have, at least in terms of story, based off the original webcomic, because they could still do the nice animation and everything, but like just get to the core of the story, and then just go from there. Because I guess they probably would have finished off the arc at this point with 12 episodes. Maybe not. Maybe I'm kind of overestimating it, but. But it would have gotten to the core of the story, which is the most interesting part of the story, which is Garou.
Yeah.
So, and he's, like I said, he's a really great character. Not simply as just a villain, but just as a character in general. So, because you see things from his perspective. You know, he's really sympathizing with monsters, although it's kind of distorted, I guess, because he's just got this specific view of monsters and not like a overarching. Even when he's even actually not really fought the monsters, but he's seen what monsters are, like at least some of them. And it's like,
and some of them he don't even agree with.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, what are you guys doing?
I don't know. His view of monsters is really distorted, or maybe he is right. Maybe they are misunderstood, but they've been held down by society for so long that they become,
like society wants them to be.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know, but I do hope if next episode is going to be the last episode, I hope they do continue on with another season. Not just because it's One Punch Man, but just because this really is a good arc.
Yeah.
And I hope they just... I know they're going to have to finish up the Monster Association thing. That's going to be a thing. But, after that, they've really got to focus on Garou because, he's, to me, the highlight of this arc.
So I honestly haven't read the manga yet. I'm going to start with here pretty soon. But with the tournament and everything, was that more of a drawn-out a focus to that? Because I'm trying to think... if there might have been more to that in like the individual fights, maybe more details given because
I think so, but honestly, like I said, I really didn't care much for the tournament arc because it was kind of a distraction.
Well, the only reason I ask is because a couple days ago I watched a video that was put out a couple months before One Punch Man Season 2 was going to air, and it was their thoughts on, well, where will Season 2 go? And They were like, well, it's going to have spoilers. So I was like, well, do I want to watch it? Sure, I'll just go, what kind of spoilers can there be for One Punch Man? Whatever. But so they walked through Garou's introduction. They walked through the Monsters Association. They walked through the tournament. And they said, well, my guess is with all the content that's put out so far, we'll probably just get to the introduction of Orochi, and that's where we're going to end the season. And I was like, wow, what happened in the manga? Were they just underestimating the amount of content that would be animated? And that's the only reason I asked that, because I don't know.
I mean, I'm sure they probably left
maybe based on what they did animated for season 1 versus season 2.
Yeah, I'm sure they probably did leave some stuff out from the tournament or even the Monster Association as well, but. Again, I didn't really care much for either of those things, and it's just like, just get
especially the way they're portrayed in the series. Like sometimes it felt like we would just flash to them. Oh, here's the winner. Well, what did they do? Why should I care?
Right.
What are we doing here?
Yeah.
So
yeah. But in any case, yeah. So I'm glad they've finally got to Garou. Unfortunately, it looks if next episode's gonna be the last episode, then it's like, oh. Finally get to the good stuff, and you're gonna have to wait X amount of months or years before we get some more story content. So it is what it is, I guess.
I mean, at least it looks like the quality's improving.
Right.
It ended on a high note.
Yeah, that's
we'll
true.
give it that.
That's true. That is true. But
I am looking forward to it. I've not been able to say that much for this season, but I am looking forward to the next episode. I think this one was done pretty decently well compared to the rest of it.
Yeah.
Because honestly, by this point, I have really low standards for this season. I hate to say that.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Like I said, this is actually a really good arc. It's just all the filler stuff that they put in there is just... I kind of wish they would have left it out. But it is what it is. So...
And, final thoughts?
No, I'm just okay. Like I said, I'm ready for the next episode. So, what do you guys think? Are you guys glad that we're finally getting to the Garou stuff? Let us know down in the comments below.
And if you enjoyed our reactions, subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Keep up with our content, everything we put out. Keep up with us in the oncoming season that's going to be coming out in anime. And if you'd like to consider supporting our channel, links down below for all that as well. So we'll see you in the next episode.